Hey guys, what's going on? So I didn't want to show a lot of these smokes and mollies, flashes, etc. because I've been competing in different leagues, but now that the season's over, I feel comfortable showing a lot of these things that me and my teammates were doing. A lot of these nades I'm going to show, I think are going to become meta, but you just don't see it yet because the map is still kind of new. Also, a lot of the things I'm going to show you, either people already do, or they're just kind of niche and unimportant, or very situational, so they won't become meta, but I just want to show them anyways. The second thing is I'm in a practice server where you can save grenades and show flashbangs and things like that, and it tells you the timings of different nades. So yeah, that's what you're seeing in this video if you see stuff like that. It's really, really cool. I recommend if you have a chance to get a private server and put this mod on there, definitely recommend it. It's really good for practice. Yeah, I'm going to show you T-side stuff at B and banana, and then I'm going to show you CT stuff at B, and then I'm going to show you some T stuff at A, and yeah, then we'll call it a day. So first thing that you actually will see a lot of teams do, this is pretty common, I just want to show my way, is modeling first oranges. You just tuck in with this barrel right here, you find this wooden peg, you come up to this scaffolding, and right where it intersects this one. So wooden thing up, right here where it intersects, you just jump through. It's going to be perfect. And the good thing about this molly is it mollies the cubby, which is the most important, but it also spreads out here, so any CT playing there is going to have a really hard time. The second molly that you don't see as often, and I think is like really important, really crucial, is mollying triple. And you just tuck in right here, you find this wooden peg, and you come up, and you're going to go over two scaffoldings to the left, so 1, 2, right where they intersect, and you throw it. Molly spread is kind of random sometimes, so like this one spread there but not here, but let me see if I can get it to be a little better. Triple molly, boom, it teleports me. Let me jump through. Let me see if this one spreads a little better. Nope. Anyways, this does work, it's just we're getting really bad spreads. Like, watch, you can watch me throw the same one and eventually, like, it will work. I don't know, see, like, this one's, like, perfect. It gets behind the triple, it gets the corner. So, yeah, this is the molly you can throw. Also, a lot of teams, and I don't know if people know, but you can molly emo or dark spot, and it's really, really easy. I don't see it that often, but yeah, fairly simple. You stand on top of the sandbags. I just aim around this, like, tree right here, and I just walk, throw, and do it. I just like tap walk, and the good thing about this molly is it not only gets the cubby, which is the most important, but it also gets right here where people play. So it forces a guy to play here at this pillar or come out even wider, which is not a good spot. Also, you can molly fountain. This I don't think is that important or good, but it's just nice to know. You find this wooden peg, and you just come all the way down until you're like right here. And I just jump through as always, and boom, it mollies, you know, anyone playing close to the fountain, it'll hit you. I don't think this one's as good, but if you're throwing a whole molly execute where you're mollying first oranges, triple, dark spot, I mean, you might as well throw a fountain. A nice molly I like to do is you come to this wall right here. This is for flower pots, if you're boosted in CT. You come against this wall, it's not very precise, and you aim at the third one. So here's one, here's second peg, here's a third peg. I just aim right on it, and it will always molly on top of here and down here. Now the thing is, you usually want to smoke that connector off, right? So the smoke I throw is I come to this wall. Oh god. I come to this wall, and this is very simple, and I just aim to the right of this chimney smoke, like above it and to the right. So if you throw that smoke in combination with this molotov, the smoke actually won't put out the molotov. I've tested it. It works very good. So if you don't want to clear this, or if you guys clear this but the guy just keeps, you know, getting a 2 or 3k on you every time, you can just molly it. Really, really good. Yeah, so that's the smoke and molly combo that I throw if I wanna molotov that. I'm gonna show you some CT stuff now because this is all the B stuff. I'm not gonna show you B executes or anything like that. You can find all those. There's only 2 B executes. It's coffins and CT spawn, and then there's the one where you like smoke, you know, you smoke out the site a lot so that you guys can plant, and you smoke like this so that you can wrap around. I mean, these are like the most common B executes. I'm not showing you guys any of that. That's all. You can find all that yourself. So some CT side stuff that you see, and that me and my teammates ran. One of the things was if we want to get car control early, I'll come here to throw a smoke. I guess I shouldn't have smoked this. What you do is you find this edge of the house and you just come up until you're a little below this. So I'm actually gonna throw a set one just so I don't mess it up, but I mean it's easy. CT banana. Yeah, so you can see that's exactly what I'm doing. You just come here up until you're a little below this. You throw it. It lands right here at the wall. It's perfect, and you can have control, and then you know your teammate can re-smoke it or whatever you want. That's one way to play a banana setup. A second way, now I don't think this is very good, but I'm gonna show it anyway. You can actually smoke deep banana. I find it's a lot better to just do this on the fly. But you hug this trash can, you just tuck in right here. You find this third flower right here, so 1 flower, 2, 3 flower, and you just aim like at the actual pot, and you just jump through. This smoke takes a kind of cool path, and it just lands at the bottom of banana. I mean, it's a really good smoke. I just find that it's a lot better to rush banana and just get control of it yourself by nading, moling, blah blah blah, and then just smoking the end yourself. I find it's better, but if you want to set smoke for that, that's how you would do it. The best thing I think of everything is right here that I'm gonna show you is this flash. So I'm gonna show you as a CT. This flash will flash this guy. It will flash a guy who's standing right here. It'll flash a guy here. It'll flash a guy here. It'll flash a guy here. It'll flash everyone. You just stand right here in this corner, and you find this wooden plank that's going horizontal, and you just aim a little at the bottom of it, and you can see it's a pop flash. It absolutely destroys you. And as you can see with the pathing of this flash, it'll get you if you were a car. You can see it'll get you if you were here. It's a pop flash if you were here. It's a pop flash for everything, right? The other thing I'll show you is if you want to flash someone who's rushing B and you're playing first oranges. Now this is common from the last Inferno, but people should know it. I just kind of aim a little under this like third thing, like around here, and it perfectly, oh my god, it destroys you. So let's stop, and you can see how it just barely pops around this edge. So yeah, it'll get you, you know, if you're here. As you can see, it'll get you if you're here, you know, and any of these guys. So those are kind of a lot of the pop flashes that we like to use at B. And when you're using this pop flash, it's good to have your teammate either be right here close to the wall ready to go, or it's good to have him just at sandbags. A lot of people will like to throw flashes like over here. The problem is you won't really get a guy if he's here. Sometimes he can, or if he's tucked in, it'll be above him and he can dodge it. Or if there's a guy here, it won't get him at all. So that's why I find doing that pop flash is just a lot better, and you don't hear it being thrown until the very end. So now I'm going to show you some A stuff. The first thing I'm going to show you is a pop flash for the guy who's under porch. I have seen somebody else do this. I can't recall who, but this is really good, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the lineup, and then I'm going to show you, yeah, I'll show you everything. So you come to this line right here where the balcony is, and then I'm just aiming around this like gray area, but I'm going to use my saved placement just to be safe. It is, oh wait, I don't remember what I saved it as. Flash mid. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm just aiming right here. It's a jump throw as well, guys. So I'm just aiming around this gray area, you jump throw, and it absolutely destroys this guy. He doesn't see it where it pops, but yeah, it's a great pop flash for any guy that's under porch, as you can see. It's a great pop flash if a guy's playing here, because his vision is very obstructed. He'll only see it like when it's right here. It flashes this guy. I mean, it flashes anyone over here as well. Although it's less of a pop flash for people over here, but still. The other thing I'm going to show you is we were running a strat where we were smoking off arches, which I'm not going to show, that's easy. We were smoking off library, which I'm not going to show, that's easy. And then we were also smoking off in between big box and graveyard, and then a site. And what we would do is we would wrap We would wrap, we would plant bomb, and then we would hold after plants from back here, so we would have full library and full arches control. So I'm actually going to show these two smokes, this smoke and that site smoke, just in case. So the big box to graveyard smoke is really easy. You just tuck in right here, and you aim right in the top right corner under this windowsill, right where the paint is still, and you just jump through as always. And I haven't done this in a while, but this should, yeah, this is it. They can only see if they're like here, I guess, and like not really, like can't really. So, yeah, really good smoke. The other smoke is you're just gonna tuck into this wall, which is a great wall to use to find smokes, and you find this little black, like there's like black lines here. There's one right here too, and you come up until you're equal with this antenna. But I'm gonna use my saved placement just to make sure. Next, and it is a site. It's right here, and this is not a jump throw, this is just a left click. You're gonna throw it, it's gonna have a really weird path, it'll bounce off the roof, off the box, off that barrel, it'll land, there's 0 gaps, and yeah, that's what it looks like. Anyways, these are all my tricks. You got your B stuff as a T, you got your B stuff as a CT, you have some cool A smokes if you want to throw them into an execute. All the other smokes you can find that land like, you know, here, that land like library, that land arch, that land, you know, at B, that land at CT spawn, and that land at coffins. Those are all things you can look up yourself. Those are really easy to find, or you can just make them yourself, so I'm not going to show that, but I hope you guys are able to use some of this in your matches, in your matchmaking games, in your scrims, in whatever. Yeah, and let me know if it helped you.